Hey there, and welcome to another edition of Ground Zero. She's Desiree.
And she's Cassandra.
And this week we have abusive customers, bikini babes, and wardrobe malfunctions.
Plus the home tutor who got into hot soup last week by requesting for only female students.
Strange. So Desiree, have you ever been humiliated in public?
Yes, but it's been too humiliating to tell everyone about it.
Alright, well then you'll be glad that you're not this waiter who got more than an earful from his customers. Well, Stomper, this is too much, was dining in a restaurant when he witnessed some customers kicking up a fuss and humiliating the waiter for serving them in a supposedly disrespectful manner.
How so?
Well, according to the Stomper, who recounted to us over the phone, the old man with spectacles yelled at the waiter because he had served him with the wrong food. But get this, all the waiter did was to put the plates on the table without matching the order to the customer.
Wow, talk about fussy.
I know, right?
When the waiter was called back to the table, they mocked and insulted him throughout the entire meal. It was so loud, the entire restaurant heard what was going on. One of them even threatened to rearrange the waiter's face.
It's kind of strange. It's not very nice and not necessary at all. Well, although the manager got called to the table, he could do nothing to help, and in the end, the lady yelled at the waiter to get lost. Now, what do you think of that, Desiree?
Well, I think these customers are just too much. The waiter who was just trying to do his job, and it's not a major mistake. They can simply swap dishes. If they were that picky, all they had to do was to tell him nicely and not react in such an abusive manner.
I think so too. And Stomper Iceholic agrees. He says, this is infuriating and I know that customers is always right, but they should not abuse this power.
Stomper Assist has a theory for the customer's reaction. This is the oldest trick in the book. Find trouble at well-established restaurants with any employees there and you'll get your free lunch or dinner on the house from the manager.
That's an interesting approach to getting a free meal. Well, in fairness, some Stompers thought the waiter could have done a bit more to avoid the hassle. Stomper World Class G wrote, from what I see, both are at fault. The waiter should ask who is having what food instead of just leaving the food according to who was nearest to him. Or maybe it was peak hours, so he simply cannot be bothered lah.
Well, Stomper, could Anfi agree? Normally the waiter would ask who ordered chicken chop steak and match the dishes with the customers. But I don't think these customers should kick up such a big fuss.
I agree. No harm in using my own two hands to pass things around. Will you hold it against the waiter, Desiree?
No, definitely not at all. In fact, I would probably do it myself without, telling the waiter that he was wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Well, still on service, but with a reversal of roles, 24-year-old Stomper Leach said his office had ordered pizza from Pizza Hut to be delivered to his office located on the 4th floor.
The Stomper was in the waiting area on the 3rd floor when he saw and heard the pizza delivery guy coming up and down the stairs, trashing his bag around and cursing and swearing. Apparently, he was angry because he did not get a tip from the customers.
We don't practice tipping in Singapore anyway, and I thought that's why we have service charges here. Well, Stompers agree that the pizza delivery man should not expect a tip. Stomper G Speedy 09 said, it's the customer's choice whether or not he or she wants to tip the delivery man. Some just know how to be appreciative even though it's part of the job for the delivery man to deliver, especially when it's raining heavily during the delivery time. But it's certainly wrong for them to ask for tips. Tips are a bonus and not an entitlement.
And Stomper Leonardo Dolan said, I never have heard of anyone paying tips for pizza delivery in Singapore before.
Maybe the Pizza Hut delivery man was just having a bad day.
Either way, he could actually have handled the situation in a better way, like wait till he got out of the office before ranting.
True. Well, in our next segment, we'll be talking about Singapore girls and bikinis. You wouldn't want to miss on that one.